You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news, Olayinka reacts as Wike reportedly snubs Council of State meeting over Inec chairman appointment. Lady Olayinka, the senior special assistant on public communications and new media to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT, Nyesom Wike, on Friday, October 10, 2025, vehemently denied the report that the Minister of the FCT had boycotted a Council of State meeting. Olayinka's public statement was a direct and harsh rebuttal of a Sahara Reporters article published the previous day, October 9, 2025. The news outlet owned by popular activist Omoyele Sowore has claimed Wike deliberately snubbed the meeting, asserting the action was a protest against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent political decision to ignore a candidate backed by the Minister for Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec). The supposed point of conflict was the appointment of the new chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec). Sahara Reporters' exclusive report indicated that Wike has strongly promoted Justice Abdullahi Muhammadu Liman, a justice of the Court of Appeal, for the top Inec job. However, the report stated that President Tinubu ultimately nominated Professor Joash Ojo Amupitan, SAN, a professor of law from Kogi State, for the position, a choice that reportedly deepened a growing friction between the two political heavyweights. The president's nominee, Professor Joash Amupitan, was subsequently approved by the Council of State. Larry Olayinka's response, however, dismissed the entire story as fundamentally unsound, arguing that the FCT minister could not boycott an organization to which he does not belong. Olayinka was highly critical of the publisher, whom he accused of feeding false narratives to an uncritical audience. Shameless Sowore does not even know that the FCT minister is not a member of the Council of State. Or how do you boycott meeting of an organization you don't belong to? Olayinka wrote. But these Olodo followers will cuckoo clap for him. Even if tomorrow he uses his Sahara Desert to publish that their mothers are men, they will hail him. To establish the constitutional fact, Olayinka precisely quoted the third schedule part 1B of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which clearly lists the 8 persons that constitute the Council of State: the President as the chairman, the Vice President, the Deputy Chairman, all former presidents and heads of government, all former justices of Nigeria, the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, all the governors of the states of the Federation, and the Attorney General of the Federation. This Constitution citation confirms the exclusion of the Minister of the FCT, rendering the alleged boycott impossible. Olayinka further ridiculed the audience of the news platform, suggesting they would blindly support any narrative presented, regardless of how untrue it was. On his Twitter handle, this is how Olayinka put it. He said, "This is what that cash TVist Sowore feed his audience whose brains are populated by sawdust with. Shameless Sowore does not even know that the FCT minister is not a member of the Council of State. Or how do you boycott meeting of an organization you don't belong to?" But his Olodo followers will cuckoo clap for him, even if even if tomorrow he uses the Sahara Desert to publish that their mothers are men, they will hail him. And the third schedule, part 1B of the 1999 Constitution as amended, provides that the Council of State shall comprise the following persons. Number 1, President, who shall be the chairman, Vice President, who shall be the deputy chairman, all former presidents of the Federation, and all former heads of the government of the Federation. Number 4, all former Chief Justices of Nigeria. Number 5, President of the Senate. Number 6, Speaker of the House of Representatives. Number 7, all the governors of the states of the Federation. And number 8, Attorney General of the Federation. And he also pasted what Sahara Reporter did on their own Twitter handle, which read, "Wike boycotts Council of State meeting amid rift as Tinubu snubs his candidate, appoints Omipitan Inec chairman." And then these are some of the, submissions of the senior special assistant to the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the president of Nyesom Wike, Mr. Lere Olayinka, as regards what Sahara Reporter has published. Of course, whatever is done by Sahara Reporter is believed that it's done by Sowore, and currently I think Lere Olayinka is on Sowore and is also on Rufai Oseni, but this one is dwelling on Sowore, trying to, correct their own organization or media error that they have made as regards the inclusion of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory in the Council of State. And he has already proved Sahara Reporter wrong by showing us what the constitution says as regards the constitution of the Council of State, those who are supposed to be the member. And since I think Sowore and or his Sahara Reporter team have heard this, I think the right thing for them to do is to give a rebuttal and send necessary apology. But we are still waiting to see that. Though Nigeria of today, everybody seems to be in that quarter when political or politicians or journalists, they tend to be unnecessary, adamant or stubborn sometimes, especially when they goofed. Some of them would not want to agree onto that they have done the wrong thing. But for this kind of situation, I think Sahara Reporters is expected to, apologize to the public and let the public understand the fact that yes, Nyesom Wike does not belong even unto the Council of State, which is the reality. Of course, some people may be thinking in other way around that, when you want to count election, Abuja is seen as a state, therefore the reason Wike is supposed to be there, but the constitution did not say so. And I also want to say, you don't need to even make case, as it were, even for Sahara Reporters, because they are into investigative journalism, and I think they know their onions, and they do their thorough investigation very well before they bring out any information. If at the end of the day they have realized that this fact, after it's been fact checked, and they are wrong, the onus lie on them to come out and apologize to Nigerians, because so many people believe in what our reporter says as a result of the fact that it is, devoid of government influence, a neutral media organization, and has been doing its job, especially with the activism of their leader Sowore. So if they have gone the other way around, I think they owe the public a public, apology. And of course, if they didn't do so, I think to a large extent, giving the opportunity to Lere Olayinka to continue to show the flaws of the media organization and continue to tell the public that they are good, which might erode the trust the public is having in them. So let them be careful next time before they bring out anything about anybody that might result into goofing of this nature. Thank you. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to share. Give us your thumbs up. Thank you.